everyone, it's Vicky here, and a while ago, no, let's say a few months ago, I did a series of videos interpreting each and every single tarot card. Now what I was supposed to do after that is tell you a little bit more about the tarot and go into readings. Now I've been very lax at that and never did it. So today, what I want to talk to you about is the structure of the tarot. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the structure. So bear with me, you know what my reading's like. So, the structure of the tarot. Discovering the symbolism of the tarot cards. What do the numbers of each card signify? How are the suits of the cards connected with the elements of fire, water, earth and air? Why are the court cards so important? How are the cards connected with the Kabbalistic tree of life? Now, we're going to talk about the symbolism of numbers first of all today. Now, numbers as symbols are an important feature of the tarot, especially where the minor arcana are concerned. We could argue, in fact, that the tarot consists substantially of a blend of archetypical images and numerical meanings. In each of the four suits of the minor arcana, wands, cups, swords and pentacles, there are individual cards from ace, which is 1, through to 10. And the implicit meaning of these cards is directly related to their numerical value. Now I'm going to give you a summary of the symbolic significance of 1 through 10, which will help you gain a clear understanding of the nature of the minor arcana. So we're going to start off with 1. Now 1 is the beginning and is therefore associated with creative power, individuality, initiative and unity. People with this ruling number are said to be independent and single-minded. 1 has the source in spirit. It is the primary number from which all other numbers arise, the number that represents the one God and the one true self. 2 represents duality in all forms: duplication, reflection, receptivity, alternation, antagonism, a continuous state of non-resolution of opposites, and so on. It is associated with polar opposites, like night and day, positive and negative, male and female, good and evil. Because by its very nature, duality is not resolved. The number 2 represents creativity unfulfilled, the creative interplay of opposites, represented by the Great Father and the Great Mother of sacred tradition, who give birth through their union. 3 is a number associated with growth, expansion, ambition and the development. In its classic application, a mother and father produce a child through their union, so symbolically 2 begets 3. The Holy Trinity, Father, Son and the Holy Ghost, are the 3 different faces of the divine in Christian tradition, and the number 3 reflects the threefold nature we all share as human beings: body, mind, spirit. In the Kabbalah, that represents the Great Mother, the Great Holy Father and the source of being. There is actual seeds of offspring. In more general terms, it means specific result of the birth of something new. Okay. The number 4 is a symbol by a square or cube and represents order, logic, classification and measurement. It also represents the marital universe and physical reality, because when the sacred Trinity gives rise to the universe, 3 then becomes 4. For this reason, 4 is also the number associated with hard work and practicality. The number reflects the foundation for the development of the new project or creation, represented by 3. According to the Kabbalists, 4 is the number of memory. 5 has several meanings. It embodies the idea of many forces operating at once, perhaps at odds with each other, and for this reason is linked to change, uncertainty, activity and freedom. It is also the number of versatility. It is associated with human aspiration as well, because the 5-pointed star or pentagram represents the head, arms and legs of a human being. When the pentagram points upwards, it's a symbol of positive spiritual aspiration. which this says is white magic, and when it points down it's a symbol of materialism and evil, black magic, where, as most of us know, magic is neither white nor black, it's how the person chooses to use that. 6 represents balance, harmony, similarity, beauty, loyalty and love. It is also the number associated with marriage and motherhood. 6 is sometimes represented by the 6-sided cube, a symbol of solidarity. In the Jewish spiritual tradition, the seal of Solomon, Star of David, is a 6-pointed star consisting of 2 intercrossing triangles, one triangle representing spirit and the other material form or earth. It epitomizes the ideal of heaven on earth. Now 7, this number represents perfection, security, completeness, safety, victory and rest, because God rested on the 7th day of creation in Christianity. It is also the mystic number symbolizing wisdom and spiritual self-development. There are 7 notes on the musical scale, 7 colors in the rainbow, and in traditional astrology there are 7 planets. When we were in 7th heaven, we were in a state of extreme happiness. The number 8 represents strength of character and individuality of purpose. Emphasis is on sound intellectual judgment and the executive skills associated with personal mastery. It is associated with justice, health, balance, progress and independent thought. On the Kabbalist tree of life, the 8 represents the 8th sphere. Hood is the center of the rational intellect. Now, sorry about me reading. Sometimes I get a bit stuck because I'm dyslexic. 9, this is the culmination of all the numbers that have preceded it. Numerologically, 10, which follows 9, consists of 1 plus 0, so 9 represents completion, attainment and fulfillment. Now 10 represents the end of the cycle and return to the beginning. It's therefore known as the number that symbolizes perfection through completion. On the Kabbalist tree of life, the 10th and final emanation from God is the physical world, the kingdom of the spirit. Numerologically 10, 1 plus 0 returns to unity. The ace through 10 within each of the 4 suits are sometimes known as the pip cards, and detailed descriptions of these cards are provided, which I will be doing for you. So that was just a quick look into more tarot, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, so blessed be.